I really became concerned when I saw Jacob's drawings. I noticed Jacob continued to draw the same characters. They were dark, scribbly creatures with red eyes, usually. They remained constant in his drawings, not just the typical little boy drawings, but these black figures. So I finally asked him what they were, and he told me they were the shadow people. Jacob drew the shadow people all the time, even at school. But the one that was different was the Hat Man. The Hat Man is mean. The Hat Man always seems to stay away from Jacob as far as proximity. Jacob says he taunts him. He knows Jacob's afraid, that he harasses him. Standing outside of his bedroom door saying, "Jacob, you only have to take 5 steps to reach the bathroom light. Do you think you can do it?" "I don't think you can do it, Jacob." And so it's a constant bullying from the Hat Man. As he got older, he began to sleep with the TV on so that the room would be lighted. He felt more comfortable with it being lighted. I guess it keeps the shadow people, especially the Hat Man, away from him. I was scared in some ways because I know that he really thought he was seeing these things.
The nightmares that keep him up at night do concern me. It is interfering with his sleep schedule, and I feel like that can make him more tired and experience these feelings more. I think Jacob has a great imagination.
Jacob had a period of headaches. At that particular time, the headaches interfered with Jacob's daily activities. The pediatrician thought possibly that his headaches might be interrupting his sleep some too, and he had to have a brain test done. Jacob's test didn't indicate that he had any kind of brain disorder that could cause the headaches. Really unexplainable. Jacob was having nightmares, he was drawing shadow people, he was having severe headaches. I wasn't sure what to make of all the talk about the other family. I just know it seemed real to Jacob. He had been talking about these people for years. And then he told me something that made me wish he had never told me about any of this. He told me about the day he was murdered. I was suddenly very afraid because I wasn't sure what he was trying to tell me, if he was trying to tell me something he'd remembered or something that he had foreseen. He told me that he could see himself in the woods, and he's probably 15 or 16. And he turned his head to the left, look over his shoulder, and as he turned his head back forward, he was struck against the side of the head. And he fell on his side and looking up, and he could see someone holding an aluminum baseball bat. And he had difficulty seeing because his eyes had blood in them. It took me a minute to respond at all because I kind of had to digest it. And he was looking at me with this really serious face. I guess worried about how I was going to react. I asked him first, of course, if he was sure. "Are you sure?" And he was positive. Jacob was visibly concerned about what he was telling me. I could tell that he was worried about whether it was something that had happened or would happen, and that the fear of it might be something that was going to happen in the next few years really bothered him. I began to wonder if it could be a past life experience. I think it's possible that the pain that Jacob exhibited with his headaches could be pain that was carried over from having been struck with a baseball bat. And it's possible, too, that the shadow people and the Hat Man were somehow connected to how Jacob died in a previous life.